different analytical mode here. So I want to kind of see if, so we have another great thing that we can do on the radar where we can turn on and kind of look at and see if there's any debris being picked up by a possible tornado. We still don't have any eyes on a tornado in southern Wayne County. That's something we continue to look for. But when I switch over to this different analytical mode, and I know these colors look even crazier than the last one, but one of the things I would look for is I would look for some brighter whites and yellows to be in the same area. So remember on the last, and I'll switch back to that, so when we look at our analytical mode, you can see there's that bright red and that bright green, right, that I've circled. So now let's go back to this kind of debris mode. And in that same area, I would look for some brighter whites and yellows, and I don't see that. So that's about the only thing that would lend me to not think that there's a tornado, but everything else I'm seeing is showing us that. So from there, I want to go back to our traditional radar view. And you can see once again, it's south of Goldsboro. It's at the tail end of this system. I'll widen back out for you. And yeah, look, a lot of people are getting some really heavy rain. And let me put this back into motion. But it's just a small amount of people that I'm concerned with who could have a possible tornado on the ground. And this storm is only halfway through Wayne County. We've got another 15 minutes to go before this tornado, which has held together, this Doppler indicated tornado has held together and continues to move through. Let me get a quick update here. Looks like the National Weather Service has given us a quick update. And yeah, the rotation has held, continues to move east at 35 miles per hour. A severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located over and just south of Goldsboro. Yeah, the Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, Walnut Creek, Elroy, and Brogden, all areas that we just got done talking about are all in the path of what could be a tornado on the ground. Again, at this point, it remains a Doppler indicated tornado, one that has stayed, intact for almost 30 minutes now, which is very unusual. So a unique system here. And as heavy rain continues to fall across a good part, there's Marmac. And Marmac was an area that got a confirmed tornado within the last couple of months. So unfortunately, you guys are living through this again. If anyone in that area, in the Goldsboro, Marmac, Brogden area, drop me an email, jump on my Twitter or Facebook or here at the station and let us know what's going on as long as it's safe to do so. This happened in Johnston County a few years ago, all in one calendar year. I think it was Kenly got 2 tornadoes in a short amount of time. Just horrible luck. But tonight we are once again concerned for our friends in Wayne County, especially from Goldsboro down to Brogden, just east of Highway 117, excuse me. That's where we possibly could have this tornado. Bear with me one second. I'll be honest with everyone at home, my nose is starting to run. And I know that's the last thing you want to see or hear, but it's also the last thing you want to see. Fighting off a cold. So one thing we're watching now is the rotation in the clouds. And there it is again. So we've had another radar sweep go by. And one of the things that I still see is a really apparent, okay, so we had just another, you saw that with me, so a new radar sweep. So look how fast that storm's moving. So it's gone from here to about here just in a couple of minutes. So again, that's proof that it's a fast-moving system. But here's something that you're seeing just like I am. You still see that little piece of bright red. You still see that little piece of bright green right here. And unfortunately, it's right south of Goldsboro, and it's right on top of Elroy. And that is approaching Highway 70, which comes out of Goldsboro, cuts down to the southeast and cuts back to the northwest, coming back to Johnston County and the Triangle. But that's the area right now that we are most concerned with. Continued consistent rotation that you're seeing just like I am in a tornado-warned storm that could be producing a funnel cloud, definitely some circulation up in the clouds, and if that funnel cloud hits the ground, we would have ourselves a tornado on the ground. Let's see if we got an update and see if we have any new reports. I don't see anything, and I have not heard anything from our newsroom, so that leads me to believe Okay, yeah, still no damage reports from Wayne County. Our news desk continues to be on the phone with officials down there. And again, we'd love to hear from you as long as it's safe to do so. But we'll go back to our traditional radar view. And those of you who live in and around Elroy, around the community of Hood Swamp, Best, which is right there along Highway 70, Walnut Creek, all those towns are not only getting some heavy rain and probably seeing some gusty winds, but it's those areas that could be seeing a possible tornado. So again, if something changes outside in your neighborhood and it sounds a little different, you need to get to your safe place. This storm continues to move very quickly off to the east at 35 miles per hour. So let's kind of put a track on that and see if we can update, more importantly, on when the storm is going to leave the area. It's held together for an unusual amount of time, and it continues to move off to the east about 35 miles per hour. And again, so we're south of Goldsboro right now. So let's kind of figure out where this is going next. So very quickly, it'll be toward Walnut Creek within the next 5 to 10 minutes, 6:33. Then on to LaGrange at 6:42, and then it'll head off toward the coast. The warning only goes until 6:45. That's another 20 minutes. Once it leaves Wayne County, it could still hold together, and they could issue a whole new warning, but that would be outside of our area. So what we're seeing right now is a tornado warning continuing for Wayne County, south of the Goldsboro area. Heavy rain for sure in all of Wayne County in one form or another. And then some of you, once you clear that rain, will start to see the sun come out. That's how quickly this is going to happen. But let's kind of go back in close and talk about who exactly is getting the worst of this weather. We mentioned the community of Elroy. So that's kind of right where Highway 70, Highway 111, this is southeast of Goldsboro. Those are the areas that we're most concerned with right now. We have an active tornado warning. It's a Doppler indicated, and like we've been tracking together, we have rotation up in the clouds. That is one thing that is for sure. One thing we don't know yet, if a funnel cloud has dropped out or if we have started to see a funnel cloud hit the ground and actually become a tornado. Another thing we're running up against, daylight. It's now getting later in the day, and the sun continues to set earlier and earlier. So not only are the conditions getting darker, but also these clouds, these heavy rain showers moving through are darkening up the skies as well. So it's going to be hard to see what's going on. So we're really close in. I want to switch back over to analytical mode. We've had another 1 or 2 sweeps go through, and we can still see, yeah, and that's really right there. That's the area that I'm watching where that red and that green come right up against each other. So those are, this is southeast of Goldsboro. This is right around Elroy, and more importantly, where it's headed next, Parkstown, Best, Walnut Creek, all as you take Highway 70 east and leave Wayne County.